Alright, I'm back with some more Crixus the Gaul in our Eagle Rising playthrough. So last time we took the fight to the Western Imperium. We summoned the Bannerman, we assembled the army and we marched. By the end of the video, we had managed to expand our kingdom and we managed to take 2 more castles and 2 more settlements. But then the worst was to happen. The old Gauls, our own flesh and blood, we are of the same people, decided to turn their backs on us and start another civil war. Did they not see how brutal the first civil war was? Why are we doing it again? It was decided that we were going to put an end to our war with Rome and fully focus on the civil war. As for Rome, they are pretty exhausted, so I'm not going to end the war. I'm just going to wait until that exhaustion fills up and they surrender. As for the old Gauls, it is time to summon the army once more. We need to call in the additional lords that are roaming the lands. We need to get everyone together and we are gonna march. First of all, I am gonna take these 2 castles as they're near my land. And once we do that, we will decide where to go next. We will either hit this settlement here, or we will march on the old Gaul capital itself. We will strike a blow to the king of the old Gauls and show him that the new Gaul Empire is superior. Well, that's the plan anyway. It is time to march. Oh no, someone forgot to make sure that their men is properly supplied with food. Shame. This siege will be over quicker than expected, lads. The poor guys are starving. It doesn't have to be this way, you know. If you just join the new Gaul Empire, we won't kill any of you. We will allow you to join our ranks. We will also feed you. I promise. It's a shame it had to be this way, for I'm afraid they left us with no other choice. Alright, men, let's take this castle out of the hands of the old Gauls and into the new. It is time for a different leader today. Alright, we got Rambo over here. This guy is going to single-handedly take down the old Gauls. Good luck, my friend. Hang on, we have a lot of Romans in our ranks. Have my men been recruiting Romans? Romans on my land? In my army? What's going on? Alright, come on, lads. In we go. Come on. Let me just slip past the side here and attack, and we missed. That was awkward, lads, I won't lie. There is a lot of archers here, and I mean a lot. We'll get through them eventually. Come on. Oh man, how many are there? Block them off with my horse so the lads can cut them down. Well, I think this siege is over. We have cut down the enemy. They were Romans, but Romans fighting for the old Gauls? Hey lads, are we just gonna let this, like, shield wall go? There's a big huddle of enemies just walking past. Are we really gonna let them retreat? Apparently we are. Well, not on my watch. I'm not gonna let them retreat to live another day. Oh, some of them retreated to live another day. Fair enough. But either way, this fight is over. And just like that, we have taken the first of the old Gaul castles. The army is pretty much recovered and ready to go, so we are going to march on to the next one. Oh man, is there even any point in sieging this castle? The militia don't like them, and what's left of the garrison is basically nothing. Well, this is going to be an easy one, lads. Of course, it's never that easy though, is it? You know? We get a nice castle to siege, Sturgia declares war on us. Alright men, it is time to bring down this castle and bring it into the hands of the new Gauls. There are only 50 defenders behind those walls. It is probably going to take longer for the siege equipment to make it up to the top than it will to actually cut down the enemies. What happened to that man up there? Did the dude hang himself from the window? Well, that's a little bit awkward. Yeah. Don't know what happened there. Alright, here we go. The first of the towers have arrived at exactly 2.5 minutes into the battle. The question is, can we cut down the 50 defenders before 2.5 minutes are up? Oh, that is depressing. That is the infantry that has come to stop us. 3 men. Oh, actually, the rest were on my left. Ignore me. Alright, there is no one up top. Come on, buddy. Let's fight it out, shall we? We're cutting them down, but it might actually... We're making our way through the enemies, but they might hold out longer than the 2.5 minutes. They might actually do it, lads. Oh, the siege is over. It took 1:20. That even included climbing the ladders. It really did take longer for the siege equipment to arrive than the actual fight in itself. Alright, we are facing the old Gauls in battle. We didn't even have time to prepare for this fight. As soon as we finished this siege, I noticed an 800 strong old Gaul army waiting for us. If we check the scoreboard, you can see that the numbers are even. 400 aside, with an additional 400 in reserve. Alright. Currently it is just a ranged match. Who has the superior ranged? And judging on the kill feed, it is the new Gaul Empire. I learnt my lesson, lads. Ranged is the way forward. Get those archers and shoot them, men. Not a single old Gaul leaves this battlefield alive. They wanted this civil war, and they shall have it. Even their shield wall is terrible. What is that? You call that a shield wall? Look at this. Alright, lads, you're facing the wrong way. You're making me look bad. I was just bragging how well our shield wall is, and look at you. Alright, infantry. It is time to march forward. We shall meet them in the battlefield. Cavalry, you shall follow me. Come on, men. We shall hit them from the behind. Alright, just charge, lads. Cut them down. The old Gaul falls today. Is that really all they've got? Is this the best you have to offer? Embarrassing, that's all I can say, lads. No wonder we lost as many wars as we did in the past. The old Gauls lack leadership. Their reinforcements have arrived. Well, we'll attempt to cut them down all the same. Alright, men. Just charge, lads. Clean up. The enemy formation is broken. They are scattered across the battlefield. It is time to end this battle. He says as he goes straight into a tree. Well, that didn't go to plan. What's going on over here with the cavalry? Coming through. Chopping heads. Excuse me. Oh, someone chopped my head. They quite literally cut my head for 20 damage. That's a bit awkward. As I always say, out with the old, in with the new. The new Gaul Empire has managed to defeat the old Gauls in combat quite comfortably. Going into the fight, the numbers were even. Leaving the fight, well, what can I say, lads? We have bred our men for a single purpose, war. I learnt from my mistakes serving the king of the old Gauls. The men just were not prepared to fight, so I made sure not to make that mistake in my new empire. Alright, so we have retreated back to the nearest settlement to recover from that brutal fight. We managed to take that castle in the end, as I said. There were only 50 defenders, so, I mean, that wasn't really an issue. And then we cut down the 800 strong army. We're going to have to rest up. We have lost a lot of men, but we can keep this fight going, I believe. Not only that, but in the chaos that just happened, the Western Imperium has actually surrendered. The war with them is over. They were too exhausted to continue the fight, so it has come to an end. In terms of what we actually received at the end of the fight, they paid us a lump sum of 100 gold. That was it. It's not even 100 gold a day or anything. It was literally just a single payment of 100 gold. But to be honest with you, we took 2 settlements and 2 castles from them. So, as far as I'm concerned, we came out the winner. We made a decent profit. We expanded our kingdom. And now we are at peace. As for the Sturgeons, I'm just going to ignore them until we can sign peace with them. Our full attention right now is on the old Gauls. Every time we capture a lord, I've been releasing them in the hopes that we can make them happy with us once again. And maybe we can convince them to jump ship and join us. But to be honest with you, the rate that the relationship is increasing is so slow that it's probably not worth it. And we should just eradicate the old. Rather than try to merge the 2 kingdoms, just get rid of them. Rebuild Gaul from the ground up with an entirely new staff like I have been doing so far. Alright, the men have recovered and it is time. It is time to strike the biggest blow to the old Gaul Empire so far. We are going to march on the capital itself. If we can take the capital of Gaul from the king himself, that will weaken him and maybe his lords will turn on him. If only it worked like that, eh? But either way, it is the final march, men. We are going to march on the capital. We're going to need every man we can get, so we're going to stop at the nearby villages. Not that we're going to get too many recruits, to be honest with you. Alright, this is it. It is time to bring down the capital. We have 710 versus 763. That being said, we do have another lord we can call in. We should probably get him in the army before he gets jumped off to the sidelines. You know what the AI is like. Dude will probably get taken out by some looters if we let him do whatever he wants. But if he makes it here in one piece, that will bump us up to about 840. We have a lot more food than the enemy, so if we starve them out, we can thin their numbers even more. This is great, lads. We are gonna do it. Oh, great stuff. The Dryatics have now joined the war. Oh man, I can't catch a break, lads. And not only that, but I have spotted an old Gaul army on the march coming straight for us. Combined with the other lords, this isn't too good. It's going to be about 1,000 strong. Oh no. Alright men, it is time to bring down the capital of the old Gauls itself. We starved out the garrison, So it is only the militia left, which was just under 600. As for the 700 strong old Gaul army, I don't know where they went. They wandered off somewhere, so I got a feeling they might be trying to siege one of my castles at some point. It is never good when a 700 strong army has just disappeared. I'm guessing the AI didn't fancy their chances against us, so they've gone to pick off one of the new castles we recently took, as it will probably only have an army of about 50. But either way, I can afford to lose one of those castles, but can the old Gauls afford to lose their capital? Alright, that's it, men. Bring up the siege equipment. Shoot down anyone you see on the walls. The old Gauls did this to themselves. As everyone knows by now, what is our motto, lads? Out with the old, in with the new. We don't even need to move from here, to be honest with you. We can just sit back and relax. The enemy do have ballistas everywhere, though. Mainly because, well, we tried catapulting them, but they were building them so fast, we didn't stand a chance. Alright, are you ready, men? It is time to bring down the old Gauls. We need to clear out those ballistas, as they are causing us problems. Oh no, I don't know. Okay, we're just going to slip past the infantry. Don't mind us, lads. Do not... Oh, they're following. They are in pursuit. Alright, we can't go for the ballista right now. Mainly because the entire Gaul army is behind me. Excuse me. Coming through. Don't mind me. Oh, there's a firing range but there. Okay. And we're stuck under the stairs, lads. Alright, this is where Crixus shall make his final stand. Of all the places to run, I am stuck under the stairs. Alright, let me just peep around the corner a sec. Let me do a little peeping. Hello? Anybody? We good? I think we're good. Drop the rock! Oh! Do you reckon we can pick up his head and throw it like a rock? Alright, next man who picks up a rock will also lose his head. That is a promise. Alright, you didn't have a rock, but you lose your head anyway, my friend. Wonder how many heads we have taken this fight. That is another one. Alright, what is the situation at the front gate, men? Are you winning, lads? I can't really tell. Oh no! Why do we do this? Why do we actually do this to ourselves? Why? It was going so well. We were taking heads. We were actually, like, killing people, you know? How many headless bodies are there in this keep alone? And then we do something stupid like that. I just wanted a better angle to throw my rock. Is that too much to ask? Oh, man. And now the lads are fleeing. Get back in this castle, men. And we have managed to defeat the old Gaul militia. The men carried on the fight without us. To be honest with you, us falling to our death probably doesn't even faze the men anymore, you know? They're used to it, they expect it, they just carry on the fight. And we have done it. We have taken the capital of the old Gauls itself. It now belongs to the new Gaul Empire. We managed to sign a peace with Sturgia as our 10 days were up. We do have a bit of a Dryatic problem on our west. Whether anything will come of that, I don't know. But I guess for now the plan is to keep up the fight. We need to get rid of the old Gauls. They keep causing us problems. We tried settling our differences the peaceful way, but they were not having it. So we have no choice but to fight. That being said, we also need to recover the men. We have lost a lot of men. We still have about 600, but between like 8 lords, 600 is not a lot. I mean, our party alone can hold about 400, and we're down to a little over 100. So that being said, maybe what's best is to end these wars and start recruiting ready for the next ones. But at least for now, we are winning the civil war. We have managed to take 2 castles and the capital. Whether we'll manage to take any more or not, I don't know. I have my eyes on this settlement here, but depending on what the garrison size is, it might be too risky. We might have to just defend our newly taken land from our enemies for a little while and go from there, I think. But that is going to be it for this part of Crixus the Gaul. As always, a big thank you to the Gauls members for your continued support. And if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, and until next time, see ya.